Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Where did that hour go? I mean, that just, didn't it? That hour absolutely flew over. But we're back, we're here again, ready to go for the final offering of our Wednesday. And do you know what? Fast becoming one of my favourite shows of the week, this Beautiful Beginnings, because I love it, because we go back to basics, we give you the opportunity. It's kind of like an open floor, this, and I know all of our shows are, but I feel like this is that sort of safe zone show, if you like, where if you are a little bit worried about asking a question in another show, because you think it's a silly question, by the way, there are no such things as silly questions. If you don't know the answer, it's not a silly question, is it? But I feel it's that show where everybody feels more confident to ask a question. And this is what I always say: if you've come to the show as a bit of a newbie, or someone perhaps who's only just started recently, you're thinking about asking that question, ask it, because chances are, if you're thinking about asking that question, there's probably 50 other people watching who are thinking the same thing. So we're going to make it nice and interactive. As always, what we're going to do is have our Essentials Corner at the end of the show. So the last 25 minutes or so, it's your opportunity. It's open floor. Ask the questions. We want questions about Sheena's products that we've got on the show. We want questions about something that you're stuck on currently. Maybe you're on a particular project and you've got a little bit stuck, you don't know where to go next, ask. If you've got any questions about, we've got a lot of questions and I like this, things about, like glues, for example. You might get a little bit stuck as to which glue you use where, which glue is best for what. Ask, always good to get a refresher. Card stock, perhaps, that you're getting a little bit confused about. Maybe you've got a lot of our Spectrum Noir pens and again, you're a little bit confused about which one does what and which one you can use where. Ask the questions. And indeed, if you've just got any general questions for Sheena, ask. If you want to know, I don't know, something about anything, ask. Headphones we had the other week, for goodness sake, do what you want. If you want to ask a question for me as well, you can, but it's not about me, it is about the lovely Sheena, so get those questions in. And as I say, keep watching. If there's anything specific to a demo that Sheena's doing at a time, I'll ask the question then, but the majority of the questions we will keep to the end of the show. We've got loads over on the website for you as well. Just before I say hello to Sheena, I must just remind you that we have got a section on the website which you might want to check out. If your New Year's resolution was to get tidy and to get organised, then this is the section that you need to be clicking on. Over on the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu, there is our sort and store section. There it is. 30% off selected lines. And just as we whiz through here, I'm just going to have a little look because I know you guys shop these fairly swiftly. I don't think we've got any sellouts yet, which is good news for you. Things like our plate storage bags are available, tote bags, our large and small die and stamp storage folders are available, fab files in there, the hot glue gun holder, I don't see that very often, but that's down under a tenner. We've got buddy bags in there, our deluxe tote cases, we've got the Kiwi Lane supply storage box, we've got loads of different buddy bags actually, Edna I've seen, Sarah, Katia, we've got the little storage caddy for the Gemini, plus the stash and stack. Look at the stash and stack storage boxes, $6.99. That is a bargain. Plate storage for your junior plates, the Raspberry Cheetahs there. Marker wallets as well. I can see the Spectrum Noir Storage 12 marker wallet there under £9. Desktop totes, fab files, totally Tiffany, the little caddies for your desk made I can see there as well. The little storing clip pods included there as well. I mean, there's loads. Have a good look. There's a MIDI storage bag on there. My goodness me. Does this end today, did you say? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Finishes today. So you, yeah.
Oh.
What?
I need to shop.
Yes.
I was looking at them going, right, I need that, and I want one of them. Like dime stamp storage, you always need that.
Yeah.
And I want one of those things just to put my makeup in, the little storage desk card thing. I'm not going to get in there in time.
Oh, no, because by the time... I might have to
disappear mid-show.
Yeah, if there's a long point where you think, oh, Ben's rabbiting on more than usual, what's he going on about? It's because Sheena's gone shopping. And it is the lovely Sheena here with us. How are you enjoying your first day back for 2024?
I'm loving it. I've had a lovely day. You've all been a tonic. You have been. Because, you know, I felt a bit, I was rubbish, poorly Christmas with this virus and things. But you know what? It's lovely to be back. I've had a great day and I'm looking forward to the next 2 hours because I do love Beautiful Beginnings because you should never assume anything.
No.
Don't think everybody knows everything because nobody does. So just ask. That's what I love about this. If you've got the right products, the right person who's going to give you some knowledge, information on that, take that opportunity. Ask the questions.
Yeah, that's that old saying, isn't it? I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but never assume. Do you know why?
Nope. it makes an ass
out of you and me.
Yeah.
I always remember that. Yeah. No, an ass out of you and me, and then that makes up the word assume. Come on, keep up in there! For goodness sake. And we are going to, we've got set demos again. I say the royal we, you've got set things you want to do, but again, we're not averse to going off course a little bit, are we?
Absolutely not. We've just got product and not really any major plan, because we've got, like, we can cross, like, you know, from one product to the next product, and we can, so it's really your show. Let us know what you what you want to see, because absolutely up for that. We can tweak it as bespoke as you want.
That's it. We can manoeuvre wherever you want to go. We're sort of going on a bit of a straight line, but as I've said, you know, we can manoeuvre. We are quite adept at, you know, going from side to side. We can deviate, you know. I like to think of Sheena as being a bit of a crafty twinkle toes, you know. She can go from sort of one thing to another quite quickly. So, you know, we can obviously do that.
I had more vision of like a football under me, American football, doing the dodge than a touchdown. But with twinkle toes, if you would prefer that. I was thinking more like power through.
Oh, well, like 24, 48, 72.
Captain Hacker as well. Yeah, exactly. That's the one.
Yeah, sorry. Before we get started, let's say a few hellos. We've got Superstar Susie on the socials. First in, Maria.
Maria, there she is, she's watching.
Hello again, Sheena, Ben, backstage, socials, and of course, all of us. We've got Jake, who is wandering the corridors. In fact, there he is, bang on cue. Hi, Jake. Hi. There you go. We've also got Dean and Jamie steering the good ship craft. Shout loud, we might be able to hear you. No, so I'll take my earpiece out. Ready? Ready? Are they? Did you hear that? That's Dean and Jamie. Sherry Miller joins us saying, hello, Sheena and everyone. Hello, Jen Shank, who says, hello again, Ben, Sheena and CC team. Carletta is in from Arkansas. National Arkansas Day tomorrow. Jane Adams says, hi again from a very chilly Las Vegas. Roseanne Carbone is in from Massachusetts. To Sheena, Ben, Superstar Susie, the awesome CTV team, and all my fellow crafters. I just had Bee Gees flying through my head there for a second.
Had what? Bee Gees, yeah, Massachusetts.
Hannah says, happy Traitors Day, Ben. Thank you. Leanne was in earlier on having a bit of a chinwag with us, and yeah, I'm zooming off home ready for that. She was trying to get you on the Traitors trail as well, wasn't she, Leanne?
I watched the first series, but the problem is I want to leave it until it's built up a bit, because I know I don't have the patience to wait a whole week. What? Yeah. I'm going to binge watch, and I'm trying not to find out what's happening. I want a few built up, at least half the series before I do that, because I know it's going to like cause me angst having to wait for the next show.
It's a great show. I can't wait. Cannot wait for that.
It's brilliant. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, keep the comments coming through. Keep the hellos. Linny, I've just seen your question. Would you like that answered now? I feel like that's a good one we can leave for Essentials Corner. But if you're not hanging around all show, let me know and I'll ask Sheena before then. If you are waiting around, we'll do it at the end of the show. Let's have a look at the Timeless Leaves collection. We were looking through actually just a few moments ago what you guys have been shopping for today, and so many people have shopped for these Sheena collections. Basically, we're having a bit of a spring sheen instead of a spring clean, getting all of the 2023 products, which are sort of, you know, where we've got little bits and pieces, getting them down, smashed down in price, so you can get them at a brilliant deal. So we've got room then for all of the Sheena launches coming in 2024. Lots of deals already sold out today. Lots of the half price deals have gone. This is a brilliant deal though, because you're saving almost £16, almost $19 off this, and then your platinum price comes down to $28.80 or $32.80. We had a little look at these a little bit earlier on this morning, but we thought, you know what, these have been proving very popular. So we thought, let's get them out and show them to other people who haven't yet seen them. And for those of you that have bought them, let's give you a little bit more inspiration. Such a brilliant idea, this, Sheena, because you've got this beautiful, huge stamp with that leaf detailing, but within each one, you've created a beautiful scene. And it's all seasons, isn't it,
It's all seasons, yes. So if you want one collection to take you through the whole year, this is the one. And yeah, it's for male, female, young, old, throughout the whole of the year. And the idea is that you've got that leaf shape, kind of like, you know, that double exposure photography technique where it's the photos in the shape of something, so it tells kind of like story within a story. You've got the autumn there with the squirrel there, but you know what? The other thing to mention, you've got the big leaves, but those other stamps are sizable stamps.
Yeah, they are.
So they can go in your insert on an envelope or on in their own right on another card if you like a smaller A6 size card. And maybe a clean and simple card. They're big enough to carry as be the focal point on, in their own right as well.
All the seasons, as you can see there, so you've got your spring, that one is called your spring, no, it's not at all, yes it is,
Yep.
It's called your spring blossom.
Yep.
With each one, like Sheena says, you've got that main focal point stamp. And actually, that stamp there that you're looking at is still quite a sizable stamp. It just looks small compared to the size of your huge leaf stamp that you get within each. And you get some lovely sentiments with these too. Things like spring never breaks a promise, time for new beginnings, and you brighten my hours like the first spring flowers. Then you've got your summer, which is the beautiful orchard, isn't it? The apple orchard. You've got your apples there in your little basket on that picnic blanket, and some beautiful sentiments again. The sunniest memories are those made with you. You've got summer breeze. Summer breeze.
Makes me feel fine.
Yeah, flowing like a jasmine in my mind, isn't it? Yeah. And be the sunshine in somebody's sky. Then you've got your squirrel.
Scroll.
Great demo on this earlier. Was that on Wake Up?
Yes.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
I'm thinking of doing a similar demo because I think it's a great technique, and I would like you to show you on beginnings because it's something that you can do with any of your large stamps. But I think we'll do it with the, someone asked about colouring in with the red colour.
Oh, yeah.
So if we do the apples, the summer ones, we can colour the apples in red. So that gets two things done then, doesn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then lastly, 2 apples, 1 stone. Not quite there, but nearly. Close enough. And then you've also got your winter wonderland there as well. Walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, I can't sing that anymore. It's not Christmas, is it? Which again is a beautiful, beautiful set of stamps. Those majestic stags. And again, loads of lovely sentiments in there. Frosted leaves and snowy boughs, season's greetings and mistletoe kisses. That is the collection for you. Let us know, again, if you've picked up any of the deals today, what you bought, and also if you've crafted with any of the goodies today. If you bought these last year, then feel free to fire in the pictures because we would love to share them with everybody else. A few more quick hellos and then we'll get into it. Christine Mahoney is in. Hello. Also Beth Valone, who says, I finally got to tune in today. And the Sussex Lancastrian Sarah says, evening all. From the train home from London. Barbara R is in from Indiana. Susie C is in, saying another Susie from Kansas here, finally caught alive. And hi Tim C, who says, hi everyone from a beautiful Nottinghamshire. How is everyone doing? Just in from work and getting my crafted area sorted. We are all good, Tim C. Thanks for joining us. Let's get going. Have you got some finished samples to show us over there?
Yes, I have. Some gorgeous samples here. Now, I don't know if there's any of the dies, the leaf die left. I want to say
no, they're gone.
Okay,
yeah,
but
they're
that's
gone.
fine. So what you'll be looking at here is some of the, well, quite a few of them have the die cut out there. But these are so easy to cut out. You could, even I could cut these out. So don't think that if you want to have a 3D leaf, you can't do that. It's really all about the stamp, the imagery in the stamp. But this is the spring. We're going to start off because we're looking at spring now.
Yeah.
That's where my head is. So spring, and you can see you've got different format cards. You can add your other dies in with it. So it doesn't have to be a huge card. A 6x6 is going to work, a 5x5. And a smaller format. These are all showing the spring images. I just love, look how that's really nice. Sometimes some big bold writing works as well, Ben. So there's spring. Then we're moving on to summer, and I love this card. It looks really kind of like a deck chair in a field with a picnic. To me, that's kind of what it's saying to me.
Oh yeah, it does.
Doesn't it? It looks a bit like that, yeah. So this is the summer. So this is the one I'm thinking we might do because it's going to give me a chance of like showing you how to colour in the apples with the red. Yeah, we can. Someone was asking earlier if we keep this here as a little bit of inspiration, and we'll give you a little bit of a tip there to make these look more red. We're not just going to use red, so I'm going to park that to one side.
Okay.
This is the one that we did this morning, and I love that technique. And it was inspired by another card that is probably in this pile, but I can't find it, but I'll find it shortly, on craft card. But it just shows how you can, this is a 5x7, but it doesn't mean you can't use a larger stamp. And I think it looks better coming off the page. I think it looks quirkier that way. So that's the kind of thing we're going to do next, but with the apples. You've got the squirrel there with some craft paper in the background, a little stepper type
Very cute
card there, like that. And we've got the, again, full colour there. Use your pencils, use your, your aqua markers, whatever you like to colour in with, that's going to work with this collection. You're going to be good. Again, I just love these. A little bit of the glossy...
glossy highlights.
Highlights, yeah, just for the acorns. Looks super cool. Can you see them shining? Love that. And then we've got the final season, which is the one that we did last because we've just been there, and actually we're still in it. Because it's not Christmas, it is still now. This is, unfortunately, this is how I feel at the minute. I feel like it's about 12 foot of snow.
It's coming.
It's not. It's only 3 degrees, but it's freezing.
12 foot of snow coming by next Friday. That's what Dean said.
There you are then. That's it. 12 foot at least.
It was 10 foot earlier, but it's gone up.
Gone up. Yeah. That's it. Absolutely. Yeah. Get the plows out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you see? So now we've got in different colourways, different materials. Again, there's the glossy on the mistletoe. And then also, just want to show you these quickly. When we're talking about the accent stamps, the extra stamps.
Oh, yeah.
This is just the mistletoe from that collection. Again, the small stag from the winter one with the mistletoe around the outside. So not even using the leaf. If you want to use a leaf shape, but just the stag on its own there. And again, just the apples in the centre. So they are very usable, and if you like them, don't hang around, because once they're gone, that's it. They're gone.
They are gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. So yeah, be quick, be quick. Yeah, and just to let you know, I've just had Dean chuntering away in my ear. Dean chuntering away in my ear. We're having a bit of a problem with our photo uploading software thing in the gallery, so at the minute, can't do a gallery, unfortunately. But you know what? Send your pictures through on the emails. If it does happen to sort itself out, we will do it during the show. If not, we can save them for another day. Right. Hi to Beth Metzger, who's joined us from North Dakota, who also says, I posted a pic of a card I made using the Bella Luna set.
Because the Inkheads page isn't just about me and the team, it's about what you share as well, and they're phenomenal. So it's all sharing the love and sharing the support and sharing the tips and tricks and techniques, so thanks for that.
Yeah, brilliant. It's good to see, and we love it when you tag us in your pics as well. I like nothing better to sort of go onto my Facebook page and see, you know, Ben Moseby CC has been tagged here and there, and I get to see all of your pictures, and I get to love them and like them and comment them. So yeah, keep doing it. We love it. That's what it's all about. Sure. Christine Mahoney says, I really do need to bring these out and play with them. I have 2 sets of all of it. Well, Christine Mahoney, you absolutely do. And if you're needing some inspiration, here she is.
Right, shall we do that card? Now, the thing is I'm aware of, this is a brand new stamp set.
Oh, hello.
Now, these stamp sets, when they're brand new, are really clingy.
Okay.
All right. They're photopolymer, which means, look, they stick so well. When you take them off the backing paper, it's like,
oh, blimey, yeah.
Here. They're tough. And what also, that's fine, but what also I'm thinking will likely happen is when I've placed this on here, it's likely to pull the card up a little bit, which means I'll have to reposition it, but we'll have a look. So what I'm doing is I'm placing this so that most of it's on there, but it's at a jaunty angle, so some of it's coming off the page. So you can clearly see it's a leaf, but it's not all on that page, which I think is the fun of it. So I'm going to pop that there, pick it up lightly. So yeah, can you see there? That's just what I've done before is just popped a little bit of a like an anti-static thing on there, just because when you put the ink on, it could lift the paper up again. So this is another little technique, a little tip when they're brand new, which means that when I put it down, it won't be completely registered if I want to restamp it. So I'm talking and trying to locate, and I've got one, an anti-static bag.
Aha, there we go.
So I'm just going to gently go over this now. It might work and it might not. I don't want to put that much in it. I just want enough just to stop it being super sticky. Yeah. That might work there. But I do still want the ink to transfer. And I'm going to use the flagstone. Okay. You could use any of them, but the ink I'm using, and this is really important because I'm going to use a water-based product to colour it in with, is the waterproof ink. So I love that they're not given some kind of like, you know, ambiguous kind of name. You know? it's like it says what it does. It says it's waterproof ink. So absolutely what you're buying and what you're needing. So the Finesse waterproof. And I'm inking that up really well because it's always better if you can get an image the first time than having to go over again. But that's the beauty of the repositionable magnetic one, is that it'll place your image back where it was if you did happen to miss a bit. And these are big stamps, so press down and walk your hands around that image. Don't just press in one area, in the middle or whatever, just worth taking the time and doing that. And then hopefully, see, we didn't need to go back over there. We've got
perfect.
Perfectly transferred image. So then we can just take that from there, and then we get to have fun colouring in, playing and doing a little bit of those that red colouring in, yeah? So we'll pop this here. We will, I'll tell you what we'll use is, let's continue to use the Mother Earth colouring set.
Oh, yes.
Because the Mother Earth were also on today on an amazing deal, yeah? But and we're going to colour them in with something, and these happen to be here. So
absolutely, yeah.
Makes sense to use them, Ben. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, first thing is, well, any pens that you get, make a chart out, make a colour chart out. And that's exactly what I've done with these. And these aren't new colours, they're new configurations of colours. So from a teaching perspective, from past experience and knowing how to make things easier, I think, to pass on and to share, I've put them together in what I think is a logical fashion.
Okay.
So we've got the neutral pen, which is your black, your charcoal and your slate. So that's no colour, but for shading and for muting colours. You've got two here, which are kind of neutral, kind of warm colours, and your browns. So they're kind of skin tones and earthy colours. But then this next pen here is your special power-up pen. This is your magenta, cyan and yellow colour. Now, if you think of a printer at home, those three colours, your printer prints anything, including skin tones. Yeah. So the rest of them are just fabulous to have in groups that make sense to me. You've got the green one there, the shades of green. You've got, and they just go nicely together, the rest of them. But the top four pens are all there for a purpose, not just because they look nice together. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to pick out colours that I think are going to work for the apples. And believe it or not, I'm going to use gold for a start. And you think, what?
Is that because you're doing a golden delicious?
Golden delicious. Ah, I see what you did there. So gold. I might use some crimson, which is handy because it's in the same pen. Yeah. And I think I'm going to use some scarlet. Okay. Again, and that one's in that pen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scribble my colour, because I very, very hardly ever, unless I'm doing something like draw the line, go directly to the paper with my ink. Yeah. Because usually there's so much ink on there, I don't need to use anywhere near the amount that it's going to put down on the card. So I'm going to apply it in a more kind of frugal fashion, which is always nice, isn't it? Using less of something is a good thing. Now I'm looking at that crimson and the scarlet is quite close. I may even, believe it or not, go to orchid.
Oh, okay.
I know, we'll see. We'll just see how we go. So I'm going to take my number 6 Royal and Langnickel.
Royal and Langnickel.
And I'm going to make this the base colour for my red apples. Right. And the reason is, if you want a really bright, vibrant red, and I'm leaving some white as well. Can you see how I'm leaving that? I'm fading it round, so there's a light bit there. And I'm going to do that with these three here. So red first, but I'm thinking of the light just hitting them straight down here. And I'm just popping that there. So if you imagine where the light's coming, it would be consistent. So if it's from the front, it'll be from the front from all of them. If it's coming from the top and I'm leaving the top bit, it'll be the top on all of them. Does that make sense? So imagine light travelling in a straight line. If it's like shining straight down onto this, it's going to hit just these bits in the middle, yeah? So already you've got some contouring done. And if you look at the stamp, I try to give you starters for 10 clues there.
Starters
I've used
for 10.
lines here to suggest that this could be in shadow here, see? And here's got a bit of shadow. With pen and ink, it's very, it's binary, it's either there or it's not. There's no shades of grey with a black ink or a line. it's there or it's not. So you use lines like the hatching lines around here to give the edges of the leaves contouring and shading.
Yeah.
But you also use them to give some idea of shading on whatever you're colouring as well. So have a look for that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of this, this scarlet, and then I'm going to pop that on top of that. And what should happen is that yellow should start to shine through a little bit into that, and it makes it look much more kind of natural and glowing.
More like juicy.
Juicy, exactly. It's got that like kind of, it's like an underpaint and a glow there.
Yeah.
And you can always build this up. You can add a little bit more as you go if you want, but see what I'm doing now is I haven't gone too far forward because I know that'll start to dry. So I'm just using water to drag that colour in. So hardly any water on my brush, so I've got more colour around the outside, but immediately clean the brush off, dab it on some kitchen paper, and then just little circles just to blend that like that. So now the apples look like they've got some a highlight in the middle, and then you can soften that centre highlight if it looks like you've got a harsh line, just to give it a more of a natural kind of glow.
So clever.
We can add, you can keep doing that, you can just add a little bit of darker and build it up like that if you want. See how much more intense they're looking now. So this was someone earlier saying they don't see people doing red that often.
Was that on purpose?
Sorry?
Was that on purpose? Did you have that in mind just because of that comment?
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. The apples would be perfect for that, yeah, because then I would, then it would be a way of like showing you how you could do that.
We do red. We do red.
Yeah. So what we do, and then, now this is still quite wet, but you could even add that darker tone there, and that would make it look even more 3D. Can you see how just that darker in there just gives it that more depth and shading? But it's entirely up to you how much you want to do, and where if you think, well, okay, I'm happy with that, I'll do that the next time. That's your call. But then you've got really nice, juicy,
so good. They look real. They look 3D now. You've done them like that. That's just so incredible.
Shall we do some more in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same process. We'll just add, take the yellow, and I'll speed it up a little bit here, and like that, and a little bit like that. Now that you've seen the kind of, it's a formula, you know, if you keep to that formula. And also this is great for, I know we've just done that, but you know, like if you're doing like Santa's robes and things, if you use orange and yellow underneath the red, it makes the look much more vibrant, the red, once you put it on top.
Yeah. This is what we want. It's all these hints and tips, and like Stephen saying, looking fabulous. This demo, learned so much from Sheena, says Sharon Morton Hutchins. Carol D says, I really like Sheena's idea to use our sketchbooks for swatching. That's going to be a good winter weather project for me. And Carol D says, happy hump day. So excited to see Sheena. I love her techniques, her tips and quips. Oh yes, full of the tips and quips.
Yeah.
And Kathy Green joined us, saying, hi, Sheena and Ben. I love the earlier demos, especially Bella Luna. These are the shows, aren't they, to put into your little libraries. You can save your shows if you subscribe to us over on YouTube. Create your own little playlists and save your favourite shows, the ones which you know you're going to come back to and get inspiration from. But this is just, I mean, who knew? Who knew? Yeah,
that's the great thing, isn't it? That something's only as good as you know what to do with it.
That's it.
And we want you to love what you've got from us, because you know that's the beauty of, that's the thing. It's not about, that's the best bit when you share is what you've done, not what we've done. Yeah. So I'm just popping a little bit of this purple just in places, just to give it, and maybe even in between there. Can you see? Just use that there to give that little bit of shadow in between the apples as well, sparingly, and it just makes them pop a little bit. Scribble a little bit more of that out there. You could, you know, if you want to as well, I've just gone with the red here, but you can, you know, put a little bit of green on there as well, have them a little bit, you know, multicoloured, or that's the fun of it, it's just playing with them, isn't it? A little bit of the black, I'm going to put a little bit of shadow in this, maybe that grey, just in amongst that as well, because there's not going to be a lot of light in this bit. Down there.
So good.
And then we can go ahead and speed colour the rest of it. The blossom's really quite quick. We'll use the pink that's there because then we've got going to clash with we've already got there. So the tiniest little touch of the pink on here, and then a lot of water, and that'll give us a really pale, blossom colour. So again, if you have like a really cool pink, and you've used more of a warm corally pink in that, it blends in nicer if you use the same kind of warm pink.
Yeah. Very busy for these right now. I know a lot of people have jumped in and grabbed them. The only sort of shame, I suppose, is that the fact that the dye that went with them is sold out. But we did have that available this morning. It got snapped up sort of early doors. But like you said, Sheena, the good thing about these is they're fairly easy to, if you did want to snip, they're fairly easy to snip around, aren't they? Yeah,
even I could do that. And I'm rubbish at cutting out. I don't have the patience. I'm not, But even I can manage these ones because they're pretty bold, they're big and straight, edges and things. It's not taking, a lot of skill. Oh, I've missed an apple. Look at that. Oh, don't. There you go.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that one. Hiding away.
Yeah. So the yellow.
Does look like an orange now, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yes.
When is an apple not an apple?
When it's an orange. Go on, Dean, keep up, for goodness sake. I love these shows. I think it's good that we get the time to kind of just watch Sheena in her natural environment, painting away.
Yeah, and it's just, the thing is I'm always conscious of thinking, well, do you need me to move on? Do we move on a bit? We've done it, shown you enough, but I'm happy to, just shout out what you want. It's your show. Let us know what you want to see. Now that looks really quite prominent there, but because you're just seeing the full colour, we need to get some greenery amongst this now. And we've got that really nice green pen with my favourite green. I love moss. Moss is a fab green.
Are these still from that
same
selection?
Set, yeah. The Mother Earth, yeah. It's such a good collection of colours, this one. So I've got those three are in the one pen. Just pull that down a touch so you can see it there. Can you see that? Yep. Mm-hmm. And then there's another one. Is it this one? Olive as well. Let's pop a little bit of that on. Another really lovely green. So quite warm greens there. So what I'm going to do now is decide on the leaves. So I think we'll do a kind of a warm kind of, and again, this could be yellow underneath this to give it a kind of a warm glow. So it's the same kind of principle, lighter at the base, a lighter warm colour, and then I'm going to go over with a deeper green over the top. So if you go from light to dark, it's just easier for you. It just makes things easier. That one down there. But you can see how I'm going really quite quickly as well. I'm not spending too much time labouring over it too much. Just popping it on there, and then I'll come back and we'll add the darker colour. Let's do that one there.
Save the show, says Stephanie. You're getting a lot of saves today.
Yeah, good.
Save the show before I forget. Just stunning, Sheena.
Thank you.
I wonder who's got the most saved shows. Don't make it a competition. Don't make it a competition, says Jamie. I'm just wondering. I think a lot of your shows will be saved, definitely.
I hope so. That would be nice. That's a good accolade. That's a good.
Who's got Sheena in their saved shows list? Let us know.
Yeah,
in the comments.
Yes, I should have a trophy. If that's true, yes.
Should have a trophy.
Oh, it just so happens I've got one.
Hey, that's mine!
Oh, what do you know? Thanks, God.
What's that doing over there?
Cheers for that.
What the?
Can't believe it. I'm lost for words.
I've been set up here.
I'm lost for words.
How did that make its way over there? That is my trophy. That is my... Do you know what? I tried to get...
I've got a little poker tool here. I etched it on there.
Little poker tool.
Not Ben's. On the back.
I did try to get Craig the other day. We had... I I think that was the acrylic markers as well, actually. I was trying to get him to pop my name onto there, but his handwriting wasn't neat enough. Maybe you could use the pokey tool and just etch my name onto the back of it, maybe. Ben Moseby, presentation lead.
Yeah, sure. I'll make sure I get it right, Ben. You can trust. Leave it with me.
That's it.
Yeah. Ben spelled S-H-E-E-N-A. Oh, whoopsies.
Just be careful if you are doing any engraving with your pokey tool. Very sharp. They're like a little mini javelin, those pokey tools, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm not allowed those things. They're
What's that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Is that staying over there now for the rest of the show, is it?
The
trophy.
The trophy. It could well do, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's given me like, yeah, I think so, Ben. I think it's nice to share.
Security, just make sure you check her bags before she leaves tonight. She's not taking my trophy with her.
As if. You're getting all anxious now. Like, where's my trophy? My trophy's over the side of the room. Oh no, trophy's not here. Uh-oh, where's my trophy? Oh, bless. So we've got the leaves done there. We've got the apples done. We're going to use a different green for this under here. And what I'm doing is I'm just carefully painting when it comes to the edge of this leaf, because I want that nice edge to stay nice and sharp. Yeah. Like that.
Just again, Kendall's asking what collection are those watercolour pens from? So those are from the Mother Earth collection.
They are, yeah. And honestly, if I couldn't put together a better set of pens, I think, for if you're just going to buy one set of pens ever, that would be the set of pens, because I've thought about, the reason. So it's not just for Mother Earth, it's just a set of pens that I would recommend for anything. Yeah. Any occasion.
Just as a by the by, we've obviously got the full the collection, the Mother Earth collection. If you did just want the pens on their own, they are available individually. The 9-piece collection, so they're $29.99 as an individual on the website. But then when you consider you can get the whole collection there for £52, $67, it's I think it's absolutely worth getting the whole bundle, because you get a lovely selection of stamps in there too. But you can pick and choose. All of the items that we've got for you in those bundles are available as individuals. And just again to stress, the tricolour aquas that Sheena's using from the Mother Earth collection, they're not new colours per se. They are just a new configuration, aren't they? Really?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. They're the configuration that I put together. Yeah. So that I could teach how to use them. They're in sensible groups, if that makes sense, yeah?
Hey, Sheena, I tell you what, we have got a busy end of the show coming up. Do you know how many questions already we've got lined up for our Essentials Corner? About 12.
All about headphones, whoa!
Whoa, yeah! Oh, do you know what, as well, after, we were talking about headphones, I got a pair.
Oh, did you?
No, not of the ones that you said, because I asked for Christmas. I got a pair of the bone...
The bone conductor ones, did you?
They're not brilliant.
They're not brilliant.
They're quite tinny.
They're very tinny. There's no bass. What you need is, the best bass are the ones that go in your ears or right over your ears, because it needs that seal. But the air conduction ones now, they're like little speakers, and they've made them so that they've boosted the bass on them. So they're real speakers that sit in front of your ears, kind of thing. Yeah. So... Yeah.
I didn't want to say though, because you get them for Christmas. You're like, oh well, Sheena said.
Oh no!
These ones are a load of old rubbish.
Yeah, how popular would I be in your head? You said it.
So I've got them and tried them. They're all right, but they're not. Yeah, I understand what you were saying. They're a little bit tinny.
Yeah. That would Next year, you'll be your Secret Santa for your shopper.
That's it.
Bed. Yeah. I'll help you compile the list.
Yeah. Just whilst we're watching you as well, hi to Roseanne, who says, lately I've been doing most of my colouring with watercolours. I've fallen in love with that medium. Thank you, Sheena, for showing us and sharing your expertise. Jeffrey's with us. Good evening, Ben and Sheena. Hello, Jeffrey, and the fabulous and super CTV crew. And good morning to Dana, who says, good morning, CC team and crafty friends. I use these stamps with my second graders And then the snowflake stamps, and they truly turned out unique to each of them and so beautiful and authentic. I took pics of the bulletin board but never sent them in. They loved colouring with the dual tip aqua pencils and water brushing them. They were so proud. Dana, feel free to send those in again if you like. As I said, sadly this evening, for whatever reason, there's gremlins. We're having a little bit of a problem getting your pictures onto our screens, but do send them in for further shows, or if it gets fixed by the end of tonight, we'll try and show them. Angela says, Sheena has her own category in my saved list.
Hey.
Kim Fisher, I save all Sheena shows. And Sarah Muir says, I've just got the hang of the flicking technique and it makes the grass look so real.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Loving this.
So, thank you, that's brilliant. That's what we want to hear, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what we thought we'd do is we'll do that little technique that makes it look like it's got a shadow behind it. Shall we do that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do that after the break.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. What will happen? Will Sheena do it correctly? Or will she?
The traitors leave you hanging?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. We're going to leave you hanging. If you don't know what we're talking about, you'll have to wait for about 3 or 4 minutes to see what will Sheena do next. Join us after this short break. If you've got anything in your basket, by the way, do get it checked out. We will come back in 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly
what
how
does she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
Hi everyone, I'm Lily. I've been part of Crafters Companion for about a year now. Can't believe it's been that long. It's absolutely flown by. How did my crafting journey start? Well, I have to say I've always been creative. I've always loved drawing, painting, making cards. Sort of started that when I was very, very young, making all my handmade Christmas cards, birthday cards, thank you cards, and from then on in it pretty much just stuck. So where am I from? So I currently live about 2 miles actually from head office here in County Durham, but I'm actually from Sheffield. Something that's really sort of close to my heart from where I'm from is the fact that we've got the Peak District just on our doorstep. Crafty inspirations, that's an interesting one. I have to say I'm inspired by so many different things. I'm inspired just by the team we have here at Crafters Companion. The craft experts are so inspiring. I learned so much from watching them, from sharing our ideas together, and I've actually watched the team on telly for so many years, even before I first come here. And I remember the first time sort of stepped through the door here at the CTV studios, I was completely struck. And as well, our community that we have, our Crafters Companion family, that wider family that we interact online, you guys emailing into the shows, leaving all the comments, leaving pictures of your creations, I find so inspiring as well. It's a community where we all feed off of each other, a lovely, big, welcoming community, so I'm inspired all you guys at home as well, which I think is absolutely lovely. What do I do apart from crafting? Well, I absolutely love running. I love being out in the open spaces, come rain or shine or snow or hail or whatever the weather throws us. So what does make Crafters TV so special? Well, I'm going to have to go with a very corny, very cheesy answer, but it is true. It's you guys at home, it's the viewers. If it wasn't for you guys watching, your amazing interaction, all your lovely comments, your feedback, your mates that you send through, Crafters TV would not be the same. We wouldn't be here without you guys at the end of the day. Ooh, big crafting fails or accidents on screen. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've had anything too disastrous. I'll be back on next week and I'll have a crafting disaster you watch now.
I remember a Lily crafting fail on there, but I'm not gonna drop her in it. But you know, well, that video's a year or so old now, isn't it? I think so. Anyway, we've all had our own fails. I think mine are nearly every day. Carol says, I'm loving watching Sheena today, is struggling today. Is missing my younger sister who passed away last year. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that, Carol, and it's lovely to hear that you're sort of watching us, and hopefully we're bringing a bit of fun and inspiration to you. You're just saying this is very calming and helping me a lot. Thank you to Sheena and Crafter's Companion. And Cindy Condy says, I definitely have saved every Sheena show I've ever watched.
Wow. And
I've rewatched several of them. Well, this is amazing. It's great to hear, and why wouldn't you save and rewatch? Because she's so full of inspiration. We're going to finish off that leaf, aren't we? So you're going to do the shadow effect with it.
Absolutely. So what I did just in the break then is I used a little bit of this grey from the charcoal, and I watered it down and I went around the outside of the leaf, just so that it makes it look like a vignette now. When your eye's really drawn to the centre, and it gives it look pop even more. But what I'm going to also do is mix a little bit of that same charcoal in with a little bit of the teal colour. I think it's teal, evergreen. And so we've got kind of like a bluey grey colour that we're going to use as a shadow. Yeah. So quite a bit of water, and it's up to you how much or how little you want to do with this and how brave you feel doing this. But I'm just trying to kind of follow the shape of this leaf and moving around the outside, and imagine the mark it would make if it was all different and bits of it were lifted up more than others. So if I do this here and then I bring this out quite a bit there, and then this one I can even bring and make it look like that. It looks like this bit here is lifted up from, see that?
It's so clever.
Tricksy, isn't it?
These are all the little hints and tips and tricks we need.
Yeah, it's a clever little, and when you try these things, you go, what? I've just like, I'm fooling. It's like, yeah. And this is what makes it fun, because you're learning all these little extras that you maybe, wouldn't know about, and having a bit of a play with them.
Yeah.
I think that's what I enjoy anyway. So I'm hoping you do too. So we can put that there like that, and this one, let's make this one look like it's lifted up a bit more. So can you see, by moving that and coming way out from there, it looks like that bit's curled up.
Yeah, this is really clever.
Yeah, and then we'll do the same with this one. So this
crafty witchcraft, this.
Yeah. And if we just kind of mirror that shape there, and then come like that, like this. And then we put that one just there like that, just like that, and then across like that. And now it looks like your leaf has got movement, and it's 3D, and you've bent it, twisted it, and it's coming off the page.
Leaf it out, mate.
Leaf it out.
That's incredible, isn't it? And again, that is what I love about that, is you've got that beautiful focal point on a card on a project, and we talked about kind of leaving that sort of dramatic white space. What do you need on there? Just another a sentiment,
I would
right?
just put the word in. I love that white card. If you've managed to leave it white, which is a miracle for me, I should stop talking, because any minute there could be fingerprints everywhere. Even if I don't touch it, they'll be here. But yeah, I would put one of the greetings from there on the card. I don't know where I put the packaging. Bear with.
Bear with.
It's not there. I had it out. Oh, I can't find it. It's here. There it is. Like pantomime, isn't it? So any of these, The sunniest memories are those made with you. You know, that would fit there, lovely. That would fit really nicely. Should we put that on there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's finish it off.
Let's
do it. Let's give it a sentiment.
Oh yeah, because we need some projects, don't we, for the demo of the show, demo of the day vote. We'll be doing those in just a bit. By the way, about 40 minutes or so, we'll be heading over to Essentials Corner. We've got a lot of questions already lined up, but that doesn't mean that you can't send in yours. The more the merrier, basically. And if we get a load, we'll just have to be a bit quicker answering them, won't we? That's the way to do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, because we're really quick. We never go on a tangent, do we?
Mind blown, says Roseanne Carbone, and Lillian Kwok says, don't leaf it this way. She's not leafing it this way, Lillian. She's putting a nice little sentiment on there. Don't you worry.
Yeah. There you go. Sunniest memories are those made with...
What does it say? The sweetest?
Sorry? The sunniest memories are those made with you.
Ah.
Yeah.
Very cute. There we go. What a great demonstration. Glad we looked at that. It's been one of the busiest collections of the Sheena shows today. I've got to try that shadow, says Cindy. Sarah Muir says that makes such a difference. It's all those little bits and pieces that you can add, isn't it, to create that sort of next level look with your projects. If it's the timeless leaves that you are wanting to go for, again, everything is available individually for you. The best value for money though to get these is to go for the collection where you get all 4 of the sets, and it's the 4 seasons basically. Frankie Valley. Frankie Valley not included, but you do get your winter. So this is your winter wonderland. You've got those beautiful stags encased in that gorgeous leaf detail. Love at the forefront of the stamp and that sentiment there. At the front of the stamp rather, you've got that mistletoe. Loads of other stamps in there, including that stag on its own. You've got more mistletoe here and some lovely sentiments to go with it as well. Season's greetings, mistletoe kisses, and time to sparkle. As we go, we're going sort of backwards through the year now to autumn. Go back and watch Wake Up Call earlier on, because that was such a brilliant show. And Sheena did a fantastic demo with this one here. Again, if you're looking for that individually, it's called Nature's Harvest with the beautiful squirrel there. It's such a beautiful image once again, and I love particularly with this one that you get the squirrel on his own in that stamp form here. So again, you can have that as your focal point on the front of your card, and then if you want to kind of match up that image with your insert or pop it onto the back of your card or have it on an envelope, you've got the squirrel on his own, and then you've got all of the different sentiments that go with it. So harvest, nature, you've got thankful for fall, you, colour, my world, and catch a leaf and make a wish. This one is your one you've just seen, so if you want to recreate Sheena's demo from this show, Summer Days is the one that you're looking at there. So that one is those beautiful apples hanging on the tree, apples in that little box there as well, and the picnic blanket, and then you've got all the sentiments to go with it as well. So be the sunshine in somebody's sky, and the sunniest memories are those made with you. Then you are going to get your spring one as well. So this is called your Spring Blossom. And again, beautiful blossoms to be able to colour in there. That gorgeous sort of springtime landscape. You've got your smaller stamp there, which is matching up beautifully with that big leaf. And then you've got lots of sentiments as well. You brighten my hours like the first spring flowers. And hello spring. All of that's included is £28.80 or $32.80 for your platinum. Stunning collection, goes swiftly, proving very, very popular, one of the biggest sellers of the day so far. Candy says, I do really like the shadows. I'd really like to see this this time using the alcohol markers. Maybe next time, because we don't have those on the show, but certainly one for another show. Jackie says, wow, Sheena, you're amazing.
Wow, thank you.
Carletta says, beautiful. Sherry Miller says, Sheena, we need another leaf shape in Easter/spring with some lambs and bunnies.
Oh, that'd be cute, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be lovely.
Keep all the suggestions coming in, because you know we always take note. We can't always do, but we always do take note of what you're saying. And if we can, if enough people ask, more often than not we do. Sue says, expert rocker blocker.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, is that the trophy? I think that trophy is just, I mean, it's just for Sheena being Sheena, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stunning Sheena, says Mary Pat 1000. That is my trophy, by the way. It is my, Jamie, that is my, it is. Lynn says, absolutely beautiful, Sheena. Thank you.
Welcome.
Let's have a quick look at some other goodies that we've got on the show. Gorgeous, says Dana. Always get more ideas each time I watch Sheena. Thank you. We've got your Get Out of Town. That's not the price, is it?
What?
That's not the price.
No. Oh, you see, I need to shop again. See, I'm just going to be bitter by the end of this tour.
You are, because you're not going to be able to get the storage stuff, are you?
I'm not going to get storage. I'm going to drive back tonight.
Yeah.
Now, am I going to shop in the car? You're going to have to talk quite a bit now, okay? And then I'm going to go and do a bit of shopping.
Sheena's going to go to the shops, the Crafters website. What a joke this is. Oh, the stamps has fallen off. What a price! The mindfulness quotes. These aren't even that. Oh, we launched these middle of last year, and we're now literally clearing them out, aren't we? £5.60 platinum, or $8 for the 6-piece collection.
6 of them?
Yes. I mean, you'd be happy if you got a couple for that price.
Well, you know what? These are backgrounds. If you like to make backgrounds, which, hello, we've made a few, and we'll be making more. You need something bold, you need something simple to sit on the top of them. Yeah. Perfect. Don't miss these.
I tell you what as well, home decor, brilliant. And you know, we chatted a lot about coasters today as well. Yeah. These are the kind of things that you could pop on those for I mean, this is £24 or $36, £5.60 or $8. Just buy these. You don't even need to think about it, do you?
No.
And the sayings that you've got on here as well are absolutely brilliant. Mindfulness quotes. Some of these are quite funny. Some of these are quite thought-provoking, I suppose. This one is me all day. Giggle more, worry less.
You know what? Laughing is so good for you. In fact, laughter therapy exists as well.
Does it?
Yes. Yes, Maria's been to one. You go and you make yourself laugh, even though you don't want to laugh. It looks a little bit intimidating, I'm not going to lie, to start with. But turns out once you start pretending laughing, you end up laughing. I think it's because everybody looks a bit daft, to be honest.
It's like this show, isn't it, really, where you guys, because, you know, we're all friends here, and I do the jokes, and then you're like, oh, I've heard this about 50 times, but then you laugh because I've said it. You know, you don't want to make me feel left out. So it's kind of laughter therapy.
Laugh like, yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like cartoon laughing, whoop, 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 whoop.
You laugh genuinely at my jokes though, right? At home? Yeah? Yeah, thank you, Dean and Jamie in the gallery there. Good things take time.
Yeah, I like that. True dat.
True dat. Now this one, not so sure. Dream more, work harder.
Dream more, work harder. Yeah, dream more, I'm good at that bit.
Yeah, I'm good at dreaming. The work harder bit,
yeah. Kind of went a bit fuzzy after the dream more.
I suppose that's along the lines of, you know, put your dreams out there, but if you want to achieve your goals, you have to put in the work, don't you? Yeah. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his new book. Arnold Schwarzenegger says, he says, be useful. Come on, you've got to do it. You've got to put yourself out there.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, you've got to put in the hours.
I can hear him saying it.
Yeah, be useful. He says one of his speeches, he says that about, you know, people, if you like to have 8 hours sleep, you need to sleep faster. You need to sleep faster. I only have 6 hours. He crams more into his day. So if you like 8 hours, sleep faster is what I would say.
So brilliant. Is that really what he says?
Yeah, it's what he says in one of his motivational speeches. If you like to have 8 hours sleep faster. Yeah. Think happy, true story. Think happy thoughts.
Yeah, I like that. That's simple, happy, yeah.
Breathe in.
Breathe out. Oh, that is so true. Sometimes, you know, you just need that little space sometimes, don't you?
Yeah. Breathe out.
Okay, breathe in, breathe out. And it's useful if you want to keep light living as well.
Yes. Words for life there, literally.
Yeah, keep doing that one. If any of them, keep that one.
And make today amazing. All of that, £5.60 or $8 if you're a platinum member. And the quickest ever look at these Scruffy Little Cat stamps. Got to be quick if you want these as well, proving very, very popular. Love these, launched them at birthday. 22 chances left to get these at £22 and change, $28 if you're in the US. With these, you're going to get your Shopaholic. So you've got the cute little image there of the lady who loves to shop. Too glam to give a damn. Shopaholic and born to shop. Then this one here I absolutely love. Got sort of Betty Boop vibes going on there. The Diva Queen. Be a girl. with a mind, a woman with attitude, and a lady with class. You've got this one here, which is that beautiful, hey girl. You've got sentiments like you are fabulous, hey girl, and hello gorgeous. And last but by no means least is your dream big, sparkle more, shine bright, and be your own kind of beautiful. $22.40 for those, or $28 if you're platinum. 22 left in stock. Welcome to the show. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. It is the final hour of Wednesday. It's beautiful beginning, so you know what that means in the final hour. Essentials Corner, where you get to ask the questions. We've already got, thank you Superstar Susie, that's why you're a superstar. Superstar Susie, you've already got 11 or 12 questions lined up and ready for Sheena. Any more you want to fire our way? We're going to make it the most interactive one yet. I think 10 questions is the most that we've got through. So if we get through the 11 or 12 that we've got so far, we're going to break that record. But we want more, Sheena, don't we? We want more questions.
Bring in more. Yeah, more.
More questions.
More.
So fire them in. Anything to do with this show, anything to do with any products on the show, anything you just genuinely want to ask Sheena, anything with... I don't know, maybe you're stuck on a particular project. Maybe you're stuck on your adhesives or your pens or your cardstock, whatever it might be. We want that question, please, and we will do our very best to answer it. Maybe, you know, you want to kind of sort of get a bit more information of launches coming up with Sheena. I'm not sure that we can answer those questions particularly, but listen, ask the questions, and we will do as many as we can. Right. Bella Luna has proved popular today. Just want to show you, what we've done here, we've broken these down into 3 different bundles. So on the website, you will find the Essentials collection, which is all of your hardware. So that is all of your dies, that is all of your stamps, that is all of your, there's a beautiful landscape builder stencil set within there as well. You've also got a bundle which includes all of your papers. So it's got your 12x12 paper, your 6x6 paper pad, you've got your vellum in there, and also your linen cardstock. And then we've got the embellishment bundle as well. This is super, it really, really is. You've got in here beautiful shimmer sprays, which we looked at earlier on. These are the 2 colours that you're going to get on your white and also your black cardstock. What are the official names of these? Because I haven't got them written on the back of the board. Is it just gold?
Gold and white silver.
White silver.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful. And again, you can spritz these straight onto your cardstock. But again, go back and watch the middle show where Sheena was painting with these, adding these to that beautiful paper, which you can also pick up to create some wonderful sparkly and shimmery highlights. You're also going to get in this embellishment kit the little mini ink pads, if you like, but we give you 6 of these. So you've got 3 in the Duet, which is your Midnight Mist, your Raspberry Ripple, and your Sailor's Wake. And then in the Shimmer ink pads, you've got Lime Soda, Queen Bee, and Tropic Blue. Not new colours, but colours that complement this collection very, very nicely indeed. Then you've got your glitter paste. Again, I mean, we have had a lot of fun this week with glitter, have we not? The new mesmerising glitter pastes are still available, still in stock, but you get those glitters that come with this collection as well. And something which has been used a lot actually today, which I've enjoyed seeing, the set here, your artist set, which brings you your white acrylic marker and then also your white gouache. Gouache,
yeah.
Gouache.
Yeah, you know, I've got a Geordie accent. What am I going to say? It's probably nothing like that.
No, gouache.
Gouache.
Gouache. Gouache.
Gouache.
Gouache. Your white gouache. So those 4, it's 4 elements because it's 4 different products within the bundle. But as you can see, you get more than 4 items in there. Should be £51.96, $62.80. Platinum price is $35.20 or $42.40. Hi to Mary Pat 1000 who's with us, Sue Benson's joined us, Lynn Morton's with us, Dana's with us, and thank you to Superstar Susie who says, of course we laugh at all of your jokes, Ben. I can feel the sarcasm radiating through my tablet, but I know that has been sent with love. Thank you. Right, let's get on over to Sheena. So let's look at this Bella Luna collection. What are you going to be magicking up for us over there?
Shall we look at the embellishment? Is it the embellishment set? The with the sprays and the ink pads and the glittery thing? Right, so to do that, we need to use a few of the dies. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what I've got is the circular moon with the clouds around it cut out here. So I'm going to give these clouds a little bit of dimension. So I'm using some of the Duet ink pad. the Midnight ink pad.
Yeah.
And then I am going to use a little bit of possibly maybe, well, let's use Tropic Blue. It's better that Tropic Blue.
They're teeny tiny, but they're juicy, these, aren't they?
They're really juicy. There's loads of ink in them. And the nice thing is you've got 3 that are shimmery, shiny. Sound like bed knobs and broomsticks there. The beautiful briny sea.
Yeah.
But like,
what is the song?
Angela Lansbury. Yeah.
Bobbing along.
Bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful
briny sea.
Yeah.
What's the other song from that one? Just a spoonful of sugar.
No,
that's Mary Poppins.
That was Mary Poppins. Yeah. That one was. Yeah, Mary Poppins is a good one as well. Yeah, I loved that one. But yeah, that was the bed knobs and broomsticks one.
Which one was Feed the Birds?
That was Mary Poppins. Oh, I can't watch that bit. It's too sad.
Is it?
Yeah, well, the lady in the old lady feeding the birds and like, oh, tuppence a bag. Yeah, just I felt sorry for her.
Oh. Do you know? Sorry, talking about ladies feeding birds. Does anyone else think at the end of Home Alone 2?
Yes,
I thought that for the first time this year. Huh?
That one on Home Alone 2, the lady there as well. That makes me sad.
It makes me sad because I only thought this for the first time this year. At the end of the movie, like he's got this amazing room, hasn't he, in the Plaza Hotel?
Yeah.
They've got all these presents and stuff, and he just goes down there and gives her the little Christmas decoration. I was thinking, why didn't he invite her up to the room?
Yeah, exactly.
For a present.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he could have invited her in there as his guest, couldn't he? And gone like, come on up, have a present, have some food. But instead, he just gave her the little. He gave her the little. What was it? It was the turtle doves, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about that.
They make even kids' films like that make me kind of get a bit traumatised with them, make me a bit sad. It's too sad. Yeah, I am. I'm in there. I'm immersed in the film. I like forget the world. I'm like totally. I'm bought in. I'm in there.
Tell you 2 movies that if you like sort of they're quite uplifting, they're quite uplifting but quite emotional that I watched recently. They're quite very similar. There's the new Michael Caine one, his last movie. The Great Escaper.
Oh right, no, yeah. Well, if it's got sad in it,
it's a true story about the World War II veteran. He was in 2014 and he broke out of his nursing home to get to the 70th D-Day anniversary celebrations. They wouldn't let him go, so he went on his own.
Oh,
that's a bit of a tearjerker.
Oh, what?
And there's another one that's also on Sky called The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry.
Oh, I read the book.
It's got Jim Broadbent in it.
Yes.
Brilliant.
I think Jim Broadbent actually did it on Audible, and he read it.
Audible. Did he?
Yeah, I'm sure you read it on Audible.
It's such a good movie. And he's one of those guys, Jim Broadbent, has he ever made a bad movie?
No. It's like I hadn't watched anything that. Judi Dench, Bill Nye's in it. Yeah, anything like that, I'll watch them.
Yeah. Sorry, who was doing that? Was that you, Dean? Dean was doing a very good Jim Broadbent. Did you hear that?
I missed it.
Do that again.
That's pretty good,
Pretty good, yeah.
Oh.
He's a very... Yeah, come in here and do it, Dean.
Break through the studio.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, we've been talking about movies. What are we doing over there now?
Yeah, I've just been colouring in clouds. Yeah, we're colouring clouds. I'm happy with me clouds. So what I've done is I've just used a tiny little bit of these 2 colours, and I've just coloured the base of the clouds in a little bit to give them a bit of dimension and form. Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is there's just gives you a little insight into the ink pads. But what we can do is we can use this gorgeous paste here to make them blingy. So not only can you use this on your stenciling, glue drying and glittering it everywhere. The whole house is covered if I use loose glitter. Whereas this is contained. It's safe. The dog isn't glowing for the rest of the year, which is nice. You're eating bits of glitter and things and the whole thing. But so this is all contained. And then look at how pretty that looks. It just totally transforms it. Now it's going to be hard to stick together, but I will try and put something together to let you see. Okay. But that there, isn't that pretty?
Really pretty.
Just transforms it. And I've actually done the same on this one here, that I added a bit of bling on top of that little there. So when that's dry, and it's a great way of using that in a frugal fashion, make it go further than just putting it through your stencils. It goes a lot further that way. So I'm just going to wipe that up. Next thing, shall we decorate a bit of paper? Let's see.
Oh yes, let's do that again.
Yeah, right. So we've got a bit of backing paper here. I'm thinking that moon there is going to look really pretty.
Oh, can you do the moony thing? The moony thing.
Moony thing.
The moon. Don't do a moony. Do the moon thing again.
Yeah, you wouldn't thank me for that one. Yeah, all right, yeah, okay. We'll do the moony thing. And we've got the gouache out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of gouache. And we'll make that moon more definite, yeah? So we'll...
and just to explain this again, so I know you've chatted about this again today, but what is this gouache?
Think of it as an opaque watercolour. So it's water-based, yeah, which is cool, because then, you know, you just clean your brushes in water, and it's easy clean up, and it's no odour, and yeah, so very user-friendly. But it will break down again if you put water on it, so it will wash off.
Because I think a lot of people thought it was sort of gesso-like or gesso-like when it first came out.
Yes, it is. It's like a more intense gesso.
Right.
Yeah? So if you want to make that moon really bright there in the sky, see how now we've brought that out there? You can make it bigger. Let's make it bigger. Let's do a bigger moon than that. And because of the opacity on this, we can do that. I think I'm doing quite well with the astigmatism, this circle. What I would say is draw around a circle, because it's going to end up like, you know, Deep Impact, the film, you know, where if the comets come into Earth, you can end up with a huge, like, you know, run for your life kind of thing. You won't want to be near the water, would you? So that, I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead there, like that. So you've got a moon that's much more bright. Then we can put some, the water, let's pop a little bit across there like that. Now this is where this does need to be straight, so need to just kind of put that across there like that. Pretty. And I'm just following a little bit of the reflection that's already down there to help me out.
It's the same brushes you've been using today
as well?
It's the same,
yeah, the number 6, roll line.
Yes!
Yeah, if you haven't watched Julia yet, you definitely need to watch that.
Yeah, I'm going to add that to my... I might, do you know what? I might stick an episode of that on tonight after Traitors. Yeah. Because I want to watch another episode of Traitors, because guaranteed they'll have uploaded 3 episodes to iPlayer. Well, I won't be allowed to watch the one after the one that's on tonight, because Laura will be like, oh no, it's too late, I want to go to bed. So I might stick on one of the... is it just called Julia, isn't it?
It's just called Julia, yeah.
I might stick that, an episode of that on tonight. Second series has just dropped, isn't it?
Yes, because I watched the first one. I haven't started the second one yet. But I love the first one. And I tell you what I love as well is, you know, I love Fraser. And Niles is in it, Fraser's brother. He plays a big part. And also is Fraser's wife is in it as well.
Is in Julia?
Yeah, in Julia, yeah.
I tell you when I don't watch it, sorry, talking about Fraser, is Nicholas Lyndhurst is in that now, isn't he?
Yes, in Frasier is a new one. You know what? That's the one I've saved, and I'm really just waiting to really watch that, because I love Frasier. So yeah, I've been waiting to watch that as well. I love Kelsey Grammer. I think he's just brilliant. So look, we've put lots more stars in the sky. We've put more of a highlight on the water there, and it's up to you if you want to add a little bit more or less. But then we can add a little bit of bling to it as well. Shall we add a bit of bling?
Always the bling.
A bit of bling. So I'm going to dry that quickly, briefly, and then we'll put a little bit of highlight on the whole thing.
Mary Pat, my G2 was delivered this morning. Woohoo! Let us know how you get on. It's exciting news. Sherry says, Ben, the bird lady made me cry too. And Beth says, Home Alone made me very sad. And Linny, yes, to answer your question, I did ask Sheena to, yes, but that was accidental, what you've just messaged. Sheena is the cloud queen, you go on to say, made my day today with all the cloud tips and the amazing dye. I know I'm repeating myself, but it is amazing, says Linny Jones.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Would you like to see some clouds in the sky?
Yes.
All right then. I was just thinking that I didn't do the clouds, so we'll pop a little bit more of the gouache out there. Not goulash.
Goulash. Oh, I haven't had goulash for years.
Yeah, a bit goulash.
Like it's like Hungarian stew, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Stews. It's definitely that kind of weather, isn't it? Stew weather.
Stew weather.
Yeah.
We used to have, I don't know where it's gone. I think maybe it broke. We had what do you call it? Slow cooker.
Yes.
Used to stick in all the ingredients for a lovely stew or a casserole at the start of the day. Come back. Beautiful. I love a stew.
Yeah. Well, I use the like a instant pot thing. It's like a pressure cooker thing. Yeah, fabulous for soups and stews and things like that. So between that and my air fryer, my dual air fryer.
Oh, I still haven't got one of them.
What? Oh, Ben.
My Daisy was going on about that the other day, because I think all of her mates' parents have got them. And she was going, oh, Dad, there's one in Tesco at the minute, which, you know, club card price, £50 or something. But I don't know. I still can't see the worth of getting one.
Well, we haven't had the oven on for about a year and a half.
Like, I just can't. They don't look. My father-in-law had one when we went back at Christmas, and the bit that you pull out doesn't look big enough to cook anything substantial, if you know what I mean.
Well, we've got that dual drawer one, and it's like you can put something in one side, something in the other, different times, different temperatures, and then press sync. You walk away, and then it doesn't tell you when it's ready. It's like everything's ready at the same time.
So you could cook your veg at a different time to your meat, for example.
Yeah, you can put steak on one side, your oven chips in the other.
And could you cook a soup in there, for example?
The soup, no, that goes in me Instant Pot. Yeah,
so you can't do liquid in an air fryer?
No, that's like yeah, you don't do your liquid in there.
Oh, okay.
But it's fabulous for. Unfortunately, I discovered the art of baking in it as well. Like,
what?
You know,
What? Make your own bread in there?
Like not baking, no, not even as healthy as bread. We're talking like cupcakes, rock buns, ginger biscuits, you know, all the healthy stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, so I had to kind of knock that on the head a bit because that was too easy. Because literally, you can have like Mary Berry's ginger biscuits whipped up, done in the air fryer, and you're eating them in half an hour. It's not good, Ben.
No, that is probably not.
So can you see how we've got the clouds over the moon there now, yeah? And then we can add a little bit of the bling in the form of the silver. We'll pop a little bit. So this is where, again, it just builds your confidence up because you use the paper to do most of the work for you. But then you add a little bit of what you feel comfortable with, just the amount that you think, well, I'm happy with that at the minute, and then build it up from there, yeah? And just, you know, a little bit if you're not sure, then add a little bit more the next time, and you're making your own kind of bespoke look with these, even though they're good to go. If you just want to use them and go, they're absolutely, you know, fab for that.
Dana's just asked, Sheena, what is the difference between that gouache or the gouache on the front versus on the back of vellum?
Oh, right, on the front. This isn't vellum, this is just paper.
Yeah.
It won't go onto vellum very well because vellum's kind of like a bit, it's not absorbent.
No.
And it kind of sits on the top of it a bit. The papers, it's better on the paper. With vellum, I'm going to show you that little vellum trick again.
Oh,
So hold the phone.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll show you how to make that look a little bit more impactful. So we've got that there, Ben. And then we can simply, I'm going to stick something together quickly. We can pop a little bit of the gold, looks lovely on there, but instead of spraying it, you know, which you can just spray, let me show you what it looks like if you just spray the background. Like this one has just been sprayed with the gold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that one of the papers from the...
Yeah, that's the paper there. So I've painted a little bit of gold on in the foreground and on some of the leaves, as you've just seen me do with the silver.
I feel like it's got a very sort of Halloweeny feel to it, that one.
Sprayed on there. Another one sprayed with both of them. Actually, I sponged that on. Can you see the texture on the top? Yeah, so I put some on the thing and then I used the kitchen sponge and just splodged it on. It looks kind of like coral around the outside, doesn't it? Like as if it's under the sea kind of thing. So you don't have to just, and if you just put the fine spray on, you just get that little shimmer, yeah, like that.
My goodness.
So then you can pop a little bit of gold on. Let's just spritz it. Let's just do the whole thing with a spray of gold. So if you hold back and really commit to the spray, okay, you will get a much better mist. So way back, and then really press the pump firmly. Don't slowly press it down thinking if I'm really careful it'll be finer. It doesn't. It actually more tends to drip that way. If you are quite quick with that action of the pump spray, you must usually get a much finer, and this looks gorgeous now. This is so pretty, Ben. Will you say this? Stunning. And this is the fun of it. So you get papers like you think, well, they're good to go, but then you have a little bit plain, you go, oh, who knew? It actually looks better than it was. And yours are going to look more bespoke every time. So that there, I'm going to stick that onto that there, like this, which is one of the paper pads that come in the kit. We'll stick that on there. I'm going to quickly pop that down. In fact, you know what? Let's not even stick it. Although we're going to need a thing for the show, aren't we?
Yeah. Because we've got that and then the other, haven't we?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right.
Hello.
Shall I do that off camera? If you've got anything else to talk about.
I have got loads to talk about.
All right, I'll do that bit because it's exciting.
And then we'll do the vellum doodah. We'll do the vellum moon.
Vellum, Yes, we'll do the vellum. Yeah.
Vellum. Whilst we're just waiting for Sheena to finish that off, do you want to have a quick look at the assorted embossing folder collection which we've got on the show as well? Why not? Here it is. I haven't got this in the studio, sadly enough, as I would have shown it to you if I had. But look, from this collection, or in this collection rather, you've got embossing folders from the Wild at Heart collection. You've got also actually one of the Bella Luna embossing folders. If you love the whole Bella Luna collection, just go for the Essentials collection, because that embossing folder there is in that collection too. But if you want to mix and match your embossing folders around, then this is brilliant, because you've got Wild at Heart, you've got Bella Luna, you've got that beautiful garden party. That's a 3D embossing folder, I'm sure, that one there, with that beautiful parasol. Then you've got, I think, one of the most beautiful 3D embossing folders that we did last year, bar none, which we showed you yesterday, I think it was. It was the Kingfisher collection, that Kingfisher rising up out of the water. Stunning. You've got your Timeless Roses as well from the Vintage Rose collection. There's some of the very best in here, isn't there? You've also got the Fabulous Fuchsias embossing folder. And you've got one of those little duo ones in there as well, where you've got the sort of two little pieces of the embossing folder that you can fit together, where you can then have your sentiment running through the middle. The exact name of that escapes me, but you can see at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. All of those embossing folders there, which you can see in more detail on the website, should come to just under £55 or just under $75. Look at the price today. £28 is that platinum price. $36 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. And don't forget also, if you are brand new to us, to make sure that you hit that Club Inspire button on the website to sign up to the club. Free to do, and you've got 20% off your first order. Paper collection you want to have a quick look at, we can do. So if you're wanting to recreate some of the demos that you've seen today, you will need the papers. So all of these beautiful papers you're going to be getting. £31.20 or $42.40 is the platinum price here. Just had a load of you jumping in to grab these. Very, very popular. I'm not surprised, because you're wanting to be that Sheena's brought you today, mainly with the 6x6 paper pad, but of course you've got the beautiful 12x12 in here. You're also going to be getting your vellum included as well, and you're going to be getting your luxury linen card as well. That's the beautiful 12x12. So much beautiful scenery in there, gorgeous artwork, whether you go front or back on the A side or B side, absolutely beautiful. You're then going to get your 6x6 in there as well. Basically in here, more of those beautiful images for you, but just in that smaller size. So, you know, whatever your card size, you know, if you like to scrapbook, you've got your bigger 12x12s, you've got your 6x6s included in there too. We've got the vellum as well, which we'll be having a look at with Sheena in more detail in just a few moments' time. And then you've also got our luxury linen cardstock as well. 8 colours, 3 sheets of each you're going to be getting in here. And the brilliant thing about this is, A, you guys have absolutely loved our luxury linen cardstock over the course of the last year or so. And the colours that you're getting in here just match up absolutely perfectly, absolutely brilliantly with all of the colours that you're going to be getting within your collection, as far as your papers and as far as your vellums are concerned. Thank you everybody for the comments still coming through. Still time for you to be able to get your comments and questions through. Lillian just saying the silver spray would be good for craters on the moon. I love that idea. Yes, craters on the moon is a great idea. And other questions coming in about the sprays, which we will tackle in just a few moments' time. As I said, lots still to come. We hopefully going to be bringing you the Essentials Corner very, very short. We're just having a few technical gremlins. I don't know, can we see Sheena's finished card, or are we not able to do that? I wonder. Oh, we're not able to do anything currently. So we're just finding out. We've got a few technical gremlins. Our system has just gone. What, me that broke it, was it? It was your mesmerizational demonstrations. Eh? A little. A little bit too much. But listen, just whilst we're finding out what the fix is, if any, if we don't get to do Essentials Corner this evening, apologies for that, because I know we've got lots of questions waiting to be answered, but certainly we could potentially roll those over to next week. Are you in next Wednesday?
No, I'm not.
Not. Okay. Next time we're in, we will tackle them. I tell you what, we're having a few problems here, and it seems silly for me just to try and because we can't do any close-ups or anything because our system's just gone. So what we're going to do? Are we going to just? Right. Okay. I've just heard in my ear. We're going to see what happens. Jamie's going to click a button. What are the options of what might happen? Right. So it might end the show, right? Or we might come back. Hopefully we'll come back in a minute. If not, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Apologies for the technical gremlins, and I'll see you tomorrow. But hopefully we'll see you for Essentials Corner in a bit. If not,